I don't want to say it because I always say it, so I'm not gonna say it. I said it last episode, I think.
You think?
I think. But I'm not sure. So you know what? We're just gonna go to the intro. Hello guys, it's Two Latin Brothers Podcast, also known as T.L.B.P. I'm Victor.
And I'm Adrian.
And yeah.
this is the second time we're recording this episode.
This is the second time.
The first time, someone forgot to check the mic like I told them to check it.
Yeah.
So here we are, recording it again.
Yeah.
You know, this actually happened on someone else's, like, their podcast. Everybody knows David Dobrik, and I'm sure everybody knows who he is at this point.
Yeah.
But he says that there was one time, they're like, we just kind of hit the record button and hope it records. And apparently one time they hit the record button, but no mics were plugged in.
Oh,
and
man.
They did the entire episode. Like, then we try to play it back, and there's nothing. Like, you don't hear anything.
Yeah.
So we had to re-record it.
Oh, man.
It's like, so this is us going for it a second time. So here we go. Who knows if we'll remember all the details we had the first time, but here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it. I don't know.
Like, I mean, I don't know.
So do you have a topic to bring to the table?
I never have a topic. Do you have a topic?
Well, I always bring topics. I always bring interesting topics and things that are interesting and like lighthearted or really dark and depressing. It depends on the day and the mood I'm in.
What mood are you in now?
Right now, I can't believe we're doing this.
So, like, I can't believe it kind of mood.
Yeah.
Let's talk about I can't believe it situation.
No.
What else are we supposed to talk about? I don't know.
Oh, we should talk about that one time when we went running and we saw the deer.
That's it. That's all that happened.
No. We should.
We went for a run and we saw a deer.
We should describe the scene at least.
It was majestic. Done.
That's not how this goes. You have to explain exactly what happened.
Okay, we were running. We continued running, and we stopped. And then in front of us, slightly to the left, we look forward. 2 deer. 1 male, 1 female. Male inspects us. Gets closer, not too close. You know,
he eyed us down. We were eyed down by a deer.
We were eyed down by a deer. He goes behind us to see if we're gonna do anything, and then we didn't do anything. So he just runs back to the female and they run away.
But it was like one of those moments where it's like it was just like the fact that we got eyed down by a deer though.
Yeah, I know. I felt really uncomfortable.
Well, also like he had his like antlers like ready to go.
Yeah, they're sharpened.
And I wasn't about to like get into that.
Get in a fight with a deer.
I mean, I didn't want to die. That seems like a hazard.
Boy died because he peed himself and didn't even bother to fight a deer.
That's not what no, it'd be like boy dies impaled by antler deers. By a deer's antler.
There you go.
I don't know. I'm not a journalist. I don't have to worry about headlines or any of that stuff. You know how hard it is to come up for a title week to week for a podcast.
It's very difficult.
I ask you every time, and every time you go, I don't know.
Well, of course I don't know. It's not like we're talking, and then I'm just like, you know what? The title of this episode is gonna be T.L.B.P or something like that. I don't know. Like, I really don't know.
No one even knows what that means that speaks English.
Yeah, you don't even know what that means.
Do you know what it means?
Yeah, I do.
How do you know what it means?
What do you mean? How do you feel like you don't know what it means?
I know. I think I have a gist of what it means.
You have a gist? I know exactly what it means.
I've actually never cared for what it means. Anyway, getting back to the point. That was what happened when we went for a run. Do you have any topics you'd like to?
Okay, literally, you just said that like a moment ago. I feel like I'm in some kind of a loop or something.
It's because we have to re-record what we said already.
Well, I don't believe it. I can't believe I've done this. You know what? Let's talk about some chicken.
I don't even know what to say.
Let's talk about chicken anatomy.
No, I'm not
the wing.
I'm not getting into this.
Okay, fine.
I'm not getting into this.
We're gonna get into deer anatomy.
No, we're not getting into that either.
Got the antlers.
Okay, look. So here's the thing. So it's odd having to do this twice.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
like I don't want to have the exact same conversation.
We're gonna have the exact same conversation.
I don't want to have the exact same
I need you to bring a topic to the table.
Okay. Kirby. Anime.
That's not
manga.
That's not something you can do.
Music.
Nah.
K-pop. J-pop.
What are you doing? I don't know. Are you just listing your hobbies?
No. I don't write J-pop or K-pop I do listen. But I wouldn't call that a hobby. I'd call that an action of habit.
An action of a habit. So that is a hobby.
That's not a hobby.
It's a habit?
A habit.
It's basically, I can't.
A hobby So when you choose a habit, it just kind of happens, you know. It's just, but
you're choosing to do it.
I'm not.
I can't even with you anymore.
YouTube autoplay, bro.
No. It learned off what you like to listen to.
I was listening to J-pop. I don't know. Are you saying YouTube is racist or something?
No, I'm saying YouTube says that, hey, you like this song, so I'm going to play this song.
Oh, see, but I didn't have choice.
Hey, I did. You could have hit cancel.
That's too much.
But you chose to ignore
Bro,
the
we've reached a level in society where we're too lazy to press a button.
You need to calm down.
I'm not even kidding. Like, I remember like a few years ago we were playing Minecraft.
You know what we should talk
and
about?
I told you, and I literally told you, I'm just like, I'm not gonna go there. And you're just like, why? I'm like, I'm too lazy.
I think we should talk about
how my thumbs.
Okay, so recently we started watching a new show.
Did we?
Yeah.
Which one?
You know what? Sometimes I feel like you say things sarcastically, but then sometimes I'm not sure if you're joking, so I'm just gonna roll with it.
Okay.
So the show is that we've been watching. We're like 7 episodes in now.
Uh-huh.
It's called The 100.
Oh, the 100.
The 100.
The 100.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, like I was kind of apprehensive, and all like I don't know for how long, for like the last 7 years I've been hearing, you should watch this show. It's a pretty good show. You should check it out. I mean, the concept in theory is cool.
I mean, I'm cool.
In theory.
In theory.
But the show's pretty good. I mean, it's all right. No spoilers, please. No, someone dropped into the DMs like telling us
in the 7th season.
It just ended. Right,
I know.
this year.
In the 7th and final season. So and so dies. This person dies. This person dies, and this person's lived, and this person. Yeah.
There's 100 of them. You know, watch next season. Just hypothetically, watch next season. Be like
everybody died.
No.
It's a whole new cast. We got rid of everyone.
No, each episode's about a different character that was in the background of first season.
I quit.
No, because they could honestly do that because it's the 100. There's 100. Well, there's not 100.
It's not a story about a 100. It's about the story of like a few people who are like leading the group.
Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I like to think of that. Imagine it becomes an anthology where it's like that, where it's like every week
we're not doing
it's a
that.
story of like a little thing that guy did to help the group.
No. I disagree.
You
entirely.
disagree? You can't disagree.
I am making the executive
decision. It's the show's over. If that happens next season, you don't get to choose.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Because it's a hobby to watch the show.
Child. Unbelievable.
I can choose.
You can't choose anything.
You can't choose anything.
Okay, you know what? But like there are some plot points in the show that are like a little I don't know.
Like what?
They're like infuriating moments.
Like what?
Like I mean like the whole like we came like we're down here and then back up and people are fighting each other like which literally makes no sense. Like they're just people are just power hungry on like the
people are power hungry here and it makes no sense.
I know, but
what's the difference?
But I mean in that situation, you're in a delicate balance there, man. You're up there just trying to survive.
There will always be power hungry people.
I get that.
No matter what situation.
True.
There could be a large famine, and there'd be a guy being like, "I own all the food. It's all mine. I rule all."
Look, okay, so I think we should point out that there is a few moments in the show where this happens. On multiple occasions, and then you find out like who the actual like person's behind. You just like you saw it coming.
Okay, there's just one scene. Okay, that like kind of made me mad. Okay, a guy was stabbed. Okay, his girlfriend comes to him and tries to make out with her. Okay,
well, she tries to make out with him.
Yeah, she tries to make out with him, and he gets up. Like, what the fudge, bro? Your abdomen should be in, like, hemorrhaging pain. Like, what the fudge? You can't just do, like, a small crunch to kiss someone. I'm sorry.
Why are you yelling?
Because he should have been dying on that table. He had a wound.
Yo, man, sometimes they're actors and they weren't actually stabbed.
You know, sometimes I wish... No, I don't. So I wish it was real.
That. And then, like, there's that awkward tension between that character and the main character. And it's just, like, this... I don't know. It's just...
I mean, like, it went from, like, we're gonna make this, like, group of 100 a democracy. And then we're just like, you know what? Nah, we're just gonna be 2 dictators.
Yeah. But, I mean... I get what they're like some of the decisions the characters make, like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like we're trying to survive.
Yeah.
But then there are other decisions
where like, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? And then you remember, they're supposed to be teenagers, right?
No, and then you also remember that like they need to create plot. Yeah. So it's like I need to be stupid so we can make a full episode out of this moment.
Yeah. It's just like I killed a man. Oh, it was for the content.
It was like, imagine a YouTube.
No, that's a little far. That's excessive.
I think that's actually happened already.
Somebody almost died?
No, someone killed somebody for content.
I think that was on TikTok.
Was it on TikTok?
I think it was on TikTok. I think it was some guy who like lured in his neighbor into his house.
Yeah. That was on the news. Yeah. It happened in the States.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Some people don't belong with society.
Some people... You know what's interesting? The natives have a word for that. The native...
and
people,
do you know the word?
I don't know what the word is.
So then what's the point of this?
Well, we call them crazy.
Yeah.
Or insane.
Well, we call them locals.
But they had a specific term for it. But it wasn't crazy. Like the word wasn't crazy, but there was a specific term that they had in their language. No, it wasn't like that either. They had a specific word for it.
Insanity.
Because like they say that, like, imagine this. Okay, so like if you're like up in the north, back in the day, they would have to go on hunting trips. So all the men
still have to go on hunting.
No, trips. I know, but I'm trying to paint a picture because now they live in houses, man. It's not like the way it used to be. So they're like, they would go on hunting trips, and this would be like multiple days. And sometimes one male would stay, and they're like, we'd come home, and then all of a sudden, like, we'd be gone for like, I don't know, 4 weeks, and all the women are like in one hut, like crying and like distraught, and we're like, that guy, we left him here, and all these women are freaking out. What happened?
Yeah.
So then they're like, we banish him out into the cold. Figure it out on yourself.
I'd figure it out.
Freeze to death.
That would be my figure. That would be what I figured out. The answer is, you know what? I'm gonna go dig myself a ditch.
Why is it always?
Because that's my go-to death spot.
Anyway, I don't know. I find things like that just so weird and odd. You're not the only people who don't have a way to who don't have a way to like get high essentially, or like drug themselves up organically, are the people up north in Canada.
They don't have a way to drug themselves.
Yeah, because no type of like anti-aging grows up there that they could use to drug themselves with. It's too cold, bro. I like how you're thinking about it. Like you're just sitting there staring off into space.
What we're talking about?
I
got distracted.
You can't get distracted like that.
Why not?
We're recording an episode again.
Why? Who did that?
And it's nothing like the first episode.
I know, it's completely different.
The first one was way more heartfelt.
I know, it was really depressing too.
The ending, but the first one...
No, the beginning was ending too. We're talking about me, okay? And like what it was like for my brother to see me grow up. That's what we talked about. And then we were talking about how I was an ugly baby and I was just a lump in the corner and like all that.
You said that. I never said that.
Oh yeah, I said that. But I was just joking. Of course, I'm not some like kind of deformed lump. He called me balloon head baby.
That's not what I said.
Oh wait, that's what I said.
I never said any of that.
You know what? I realized that half that episode was me insulting myself. You were just like saying all these good things, and I'm just like, I hate myself. I was a lump in the corner. Yeah.
You need help. You need to see a doctor.
I feel like if I saw a doctor, they'd be like, you know what? We're gonna have to end his life. He's suffering too much.
What? That's not how this works.
That's how it works.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Because
I almost became an organ donor today.
Dude, mental suffering isn't like physical pain is a different thing. But
I'm always in physical pain.
But mental suffering,
literally, my back is killing me. This is why I'm so hunched right now.
Can I talk to you for a sec? Listen, so mental suffering is something you can overcome. But physical pain, you need like drugs to get over that.
I'm high right now. No, I'm really not.
You need help.
I should have held that for a little bit longer, and it would have been funny. But you know what? We're gonna pretend this didn't happen. We're gonna do it again. I'm high right now.
No, we're not.
You keep breaking my character. Oh, I can't do this.
You can't do characters.
I have characters
on a podcast where there's only 2 people.
I am multiple personas.
You don't have a multiple persona.
I have 6.
You need help, Chad.
I have Juan.
Who's Juan?
And then I have Jorge.
Who's Jorge?
They all have the same voice.
Have you seen Hector? The guy who plays Hector, and he always dies in movies. He's like famously known for dying in movies. He's like that one Latino guy
who keeps dying all the time.
And he always plays Hector. He gets killed off like...
Man, why does his name have to be so close to Victor? What if I'm not the main character in my story?
What?
I just die again. Oh, it sucks. I have to rewrite a new story and then I kill myself off.
You need help. Look, I think we as a society have what?
No.
Is it wrong? If it's wrong,
no,
then you're very
I'm
upset.
just joking. I just wanted to listen. I just stared at the microphone like if there was something wrong with it, and my brother's just like, if it's on the wrong setting, I'm about to slap you. Yeah.
So no, I just think like there are like stuff like this guy like made a career out of that, out of being Hector,
Out of being that guy.
Oh no, being a guy who gets shot and killed in the movie.
Be that guy.
Or gets, killed in some form.
Yes, be that
guy.
Why are you laughing like that?
I don't know why, but like, there are. I just can't. I can't do this with you right now.
What do you mean you can't do this?
I already talked to you for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes already, and we're trying to rehash a conversation.
We're not rehashing our conversation. This is a whole new thing. A whole new story.
So look, the other day,
you want to see my death note and what the names I wrote in it?
Can you listen to this? So the other day, I opened up Pokemon Go.
That was dangerous.
I got back in it.
No.
Yeah, I got back
We're not
in
talking about this.
Listen to this.
That's 2017. I'm not going back.
So can you listen?
I don't...
I need you to listen. Can you listen? So I open up Pokemon Go, and instantly my phone has like a heart attack.
I have a heart attack.
It's just like vibrating like crazy.
Literally, bro.
Can I explain it to you? So I don't know what it is, but like I haven't played Pokemon Go, so like if I stay in one spot too long, it's like a million Pokemon, just like everywhere.
Yeah.
And this is a problem. You know why? Because my phone can't handle it. It's just like vibrating like crazy. It's like seizuring. You're looking at me so confused right now.
I heard a heart attack and then it went to seizure, and I'm like, what's going on? I dozed off a bit there. I was like, what?
Anyway, yeah. I thought I'd let y'all know how my phone can't handle Pokemon Go anymore.
I can barely handle myself anymore. My own mind has outgrown the body. That's a lie. My body has outgrown my mind. My mind's too young to be in this body.
If you could upload your consciousness, would you?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't like that idea.
You don't like the idea of living forever?
No.
In a digital format?
Yeah, I don't like that idea.
Why not?
Because I don't feel.
What if there was a way for you to be like, your consciousness be transported
into like a tactile...
yeah, that could feel.
That depends. Am I looking like a robot, or am I looking like myself, nice and handsome?
I mean,
balloon head.
I don't know what that's about. But if you want to look like that, I guess that would be an option.
Okay, well, if I would look exactly as I am now, and I wouldn't know a difference, sure.
But like, you knew you were a robot.
Sure.
Would you be okay with that?
I'd be fine with that.
So you'd upload your consciousness into the...
If I was exactly to be the way I am.
Okay, so only if you were exactly the same.
Yeah. If I was like some like Terminator looking thing, no, sorry.
Okay, so no Terminator.
No.
Okay. How interesting.
I will make more of myself.
Why?
Because I like hanging out with myself.
What a loser.
I'm a professional loser, actually. Just joking. My name's literally Victor. What does that tell you?
That should be a movie title.
What?
Like some guy who just sucks. Professional loser.
Professional loser. Hi, I'm George. I'm a professional loser. If your name is George, I'm so sorry. No, it's nothing like a... I forgot what I was gonna say. Like for music, like remembering like the sharps and flats. We had my teacher had like Fat Charlene Goes Down in like action or something like that. But it was funny because like one year he actually had a kid named Charlene. So he had to change it. He's like, so Fat Charlene Goes Down, and it's just like, wait a minute. He had a whole moment. He was just like, wait, Charlene. I'm so sorry. It's great. That's the story. So kind of putting this.
I think
I need a doctor or something.
I think you need to calm down. No, you don't. I think you should stop whispering into the mic while I'm trying to talk.
I need some drugs.
No,
stay in school. Don't do drugs. So, if I catch you,
how are you gonna catch people?
I catch people all the time, and I yell at them.
How are you gonna catch people?
I saw an old guy of age pulling out a joint, and I was like, "What are you doing, old man?
He can do whatever he wants.
What are you doing, old man?
Adult. He can do whatever.
You're old. You're literally killing yourself right now.
He's already
gonna
gone.
die.
He's already gone anyway.
He's already gone.
He's an old man.
I warned him. I warned him. You know what sucks about using "I told you so"? You can't use it on a dead guy. Because you don't have the satisfaction of seeing their face. I mean, like, you'll see their face, but like, you got no reaction, not coming back at you. It's basically pointless.
What if?
No.
What if you're like at the funeral and you were just like,
like everybody asks you to do the eulogy, and then you just walk up there. Before I start the eulogy, I just like to say, "I told you so, you stupid." No, I'm just joking. Like, I'd just like to say, I told him not to go into that room with the monster. It was his fault. It was like a horror film, where they walk up to the door slowly. They turn the door so slow that you hear the springs like creaking and everything. And he went in there, and I told him so. And then everybody would be like, with their faces being like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, what were we talking about? I lost myself in that.
You started a eulogy.
Yeah, I started it. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I really blanked out there.
You started a eulogy about a guy who died by a monster in a room who opened the door too slow and started creaking.
That sounds like a good horror film. We should write that down.
No one's writing that down.
We got a notebook right here. Actually.
Dude, that's like the plot of every horror film. You open a door, the guy dies. Always, there's a sound. I wonder what that is. And then, like, you gotta love it when it's like the sound's coming from the cellar. They're like, what's going on? Why would you go into the cellar and check it?
Well, you gotta go check it out. It's making a noise. What if the cellar's broken or something?
Why don't you just seal the cellar and then never go by near it ever again?
But you don't expect there to be some kind of monster. You're living in a society where you've never seen a monster before. Let's say you lived in your house and you had a cellar and everything, and then one day you heard noise coming from the cellar. You wouldn't go check it out?
Nah, I would call 911. When they ask you what the emergency, I'm like, I think there's something stuck in my cellar. I need you to come check it out ASAP. They send
it's suspicious. That's what you tell them.
Yeah. And then they show up. They come guns blazing.
And then they find out that it's just a raccoon.
It'd be fine.
At least you know it wasn't a monster.
But they can find me for it. I don't care. The $1,000 I'm going to pay saved my life. Because if there was a monster in there...
You sound like a little child. There was a monster in my closet.
No,
that's literally the concept. But there was a monster in the cellar. There was a monster in the closet. I was too scared, so I called 911.
But do you hear what I'm getting?
You know how many kids in America every year call the police because they think there's a monster in their house?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
There is a statistic. I can feel it in my soul. I don't actually know if
probably
there is,
but
I can feel it. They have so many statistics. Like, they have statistics on people falling down from stairs and dying. They have statistics on, like, sharks being, like, less of a murderer than coconuts. Like, it's crazy.
I don't even know what to say to you right now. Do you know more people die from a coconut than sharks?
That's what I just said.
I know, but I thought I'd rehash that.
You know what? I can live with that.
Is that crazy, though? Like, a crazy thought. That more people die from a coconut.
I read this fact. I don't know if it's, like, actually factual. But apparently, you're more likely to get struck by lightning in Japan I'm going to restart that. You're more likely to get struck by lightning in Japan than get shot.
Yeah. Apparently that's a real statistic.
That's crazy. You go to America, it's the other way around.
Dude, you go to Compton, it's definitely the other way around. No, but there are people who, I think it depends on, like, where you are, right? Like, if you're,
I wonder who's, like, that one person who's been struck by lightning the most. I wonder if there's, like, some kind of record. Like, this guy was struck by lightning 9 times. He died. Then the lightning brought him back, and then died. And then the lightning brought him back, and died.
Well, the problem is lightning never strikes the same place twice.
I know, but if he gets back up, and because of adrenaline, it's making him run, so he starts running, and the lightning isn't going to strike in the same spot, so while he's running, boom, again.
I mean, there's a video of a guy, like, this really old video of, like, this guy, I think it's in, like, Thailand or in...
Who knows where it is?
The guy's running, and he gets struck by lightning.
He gets back up, all disoriented.
Yeah, and then he starts running again, and then he gets struck by lightning at the other street. Yeah. Then he gets back up and continues running. But that's it. He got struck twice by lightning.
He became the Flash.
No.
What if he was just secretly Shazam and he was shifting between child and adult?
His physical form never changed.
How do you know? It was a blur. It's too bright. Lightning.
That's not how this works.
Okay, fine. Be that way.
Also, like, statistically, you can't survive a lightning strike.
But he did.
I know, but statistically, like,
You should have died.
Statistically, you don't survive it.
Because it's too hot.
I mean, it's kind of how it works. It's power. It's
am
raw power.
I am raw power.
No, you're not.
I'm
but
ruthless.
lightning is a raw power that comes
I wonder
crashing.
You know what I
ground.
always wonder? Where the name Ruthless came from.
You mean the word?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like who just kind of went Ruthless?
I don't know.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Ruthless is a name.
I don't think it is.
I think so. I think it is.
You mean tell me there was a guy who was ruthless and then they started using his name as the word?
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
I don't think that's how it works.
I think I got really quiet. I don't even know if you guys
I'm gonna
that, but that's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be like
stop talking like that. I'm not gonna fix any of that audio, so all the audience is gonna just have to live with it.
Well, that's fine.
All right, so let's wrap up.
Okay, guys, this has been Two Latin Brothers Podcast. Everything's always in the description, whether it's up, down, left, or right. Depending on the platform you're on, is whether you'll be able to comment, like, or share. You know, well, you can always like subscribe, like on Spotify, and like follow.
All our followers are on Spotify.
Oh, most of them.
Awesome. Yo, man. Okay, so the first week of August.
You're getting into another conversation, guys. Share with everybody. Share with your your family, your neighborhood, your worm, your grandma. I don't know. Just one or the other.
Shout out to Ireland. Y'all still 5%.
Yeah, 5%. Let's go. Again, share with everybody. Even with your goldfish.
What if I don't have a goldfish?
Well, share with your orange fish.
What if I don't have an orange fish?
Then get a goldfish.
But if I don't have a goldfish?
Then you have a goldfish.
But if I don't have a goldfish?
Then you have a goldfish.
No, if I don't have one, how am I supposed to get one?
You go to the store and you buy one.
Why would I buy a goldfish?
$5.
Why would I go buy a goldfish?
You don't should get a fish.
Why?
I don't understand what the point of getting a fish is. What emotional attachment? what does it do to you? What is it? It doesn't. It gives you nothing. It just lives to die.
In the little tank.
In a little tank. And then every once in a while, you gotta go buy a new one.
I mean, you could just feed it every morning.
Apparently, it's supposed. I feel like the whole purpose of fish is just to train children to learn to raise a proper animal, like a dog.
I thought we were wrapping up.
Cat,
I thought we were wrapping
up. A donkey.
You
a
started a whole conversation. I was
just in the form of dog.
I'm trying to wrap.
Oh, that's right. Okay, guys, this has been Two Latin Brothers Podcast. Again, everything's in the description. Share, like, I don't know.